Learn the facts about monkeypox. In this video, we are going to talk about learn the facts about monkeypox. So before starting this video, like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates. Monkeypox is a viral disease that is in a similar family as smallpox. The disease is seldom lethal, however it causes influenza-like side effects and a difficult rash. The ailment normally runs its course in 2 to about a month, however it can wait longer, especially in individuals with debilitated resistant frameworks. Notwithstanding the name, monkeys aren't to be faulted. The illness was recognized in a gathering of exploration lab monkeys in 1958, however monkeys, like people, are simply coincidental hosts. Monkeypox has customarily lived and duplicated in rodents, for example, rodents, squirrels, and grassland canines. Most authorities on the matter would agree, the flow episode presents somewhat better than how we've generally seen monkeypox in the momentum flare-up. The illness has for the most part impacted men who have intercourse with men. It typically spreads through delayed skin-to-skin contact, despite the fact that it likewise can be sent through contact with a contaminated individual's injury dressings, bedding, or towels. This isn't, as far as anyone is concerned, communicated through vaginal liquid or semen, yet it is many times sent during sex due to the nearby contact. To limit the gamble of disease, limit your number of sexual accomplices, abstain from kissing or skin-to-skin contact with any individual who has a rash that could be monkeypox, and keep away from contact with items or materials utilized by an individual with monkeypox. There are 2 smallpox immunizations that can forestall monkeypox, yet the inventory is restricted. The U.S. Places for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, suggests inoculation just for individuals who have been presented to monkeypox or are probably going to be contaminated. In the U.S., we haven't begun doing wide rollouts of pre-openness antibodies, specialists said. We simply don't have the admittance to it. In a few high-risk regions inside high-risk populaces, pre-openness immunization is accessible, however generally the restricted stockpile of inoculations is focused on for post-openness counteraction of contamination. We expect more antibody dosages will be accessible over the long haul. Consider the possibility that I assume I have it. On the off chance that you think you've been presented to the infection and have side effects, visit your primary care physician or go to the trauma center to be assessed. On the off chance that important, liquid will be taken out from at least 2 sores and tried for the infection. On the off chance that you test positive, detach at home until the scabs on the entirety of your sores have evaporated and dropped off. Meanwhile, you can deal with seasonal influenza-like side effects and agony with non-prescription drugs like ibuprofen and acetaminophen. Similarly as with the monkeypox immunizations, a restricted stock of an antiviral prescription is designated to each state by the central government in light of the commonness of the sickness in that state. For the vast majority who are for the most part solid, antiviral treatment isn't suggested. There are antiviral medicines accessible for a select populace, similar to individuals who are immunosuppressed and probably won't battle the contamination sufficiently with their own resistant framework, however those are not generally accessible. The thought is to protect those medicines for individuals who super need them. Notwithstanding, monkeypox and smallpox infections are hereditarily comparable, and that implies that antiviral medications and antibodies created to safeguard against smallpox might be utilized to forestall and treat monkeypox infection diseases. Antivirals, for example, tecovirimat, TPOXX, might be suggested for individuals who are bound to get seriously sick, similar to patients with debilitated resistant frameworks. Assuming you have side effects of monkeypox, you ought to converse with your medical services supplier, regardless of whether you assume you had contact with somebody who has monkeypox. A great many people with monkeypox recuperate completely inside 2 to about a month without the requirement for clinical treatment. How it spread. Monkeypox can spread to anybody through close, individual, frequently skin-to-skin contact, including direct contact with monkeypox rash, scabs, or body liquids from an individual with monkeypox. Contacting objects, textures, dress, sheet material, or towels and surfaces that have been utilized by somebody with monkeypox. Contact with respiratory emissions. This immediate contact can occur during cozy contact, including oral, butt-centric, and vaginal sex, or contacting the private parts, penis, balls, labia, and vagina, or rear end, butthole, of an individual with monkeypox. Embracing, back rub, and kissing. Delayed eye-to-eye contact. Contacting textures and items during sex that were utilized by an individual with monkeypox and that poor person been sanitized, for example, bedding, towels, obsession stuff, and sex toys. Prevention. Monkeypox can spread to anybody through close, individual, frequently skin-to-skin contact, including direct contact with monkeypox rash, scabs, or body liquids from an individual with monkeypox. Contacting objects, textures, apparel, bedding, or towels and surfaces that have been utilized by somebody with monkeypox. What do you think about this video? Do let us know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.